The top 3 most banned attackers in Siege's most recent S-tier event, the 6 Invitational, were all shield ops. The ban rates were 35% for Monty, 26% for Blackbeard, and 23.5% for Blitz, respectfully. The most recent shield buffs have made them absolute menaces at all ranks, leaving everyone scrambling to find ways to deal with these newly busted operators. The largest issue when it comes to shield operators is that they're capable of taking a lot of space quickly. They're capable of freely walking directly at a defender with almost zero consequence. Then you combine that with the fact that a coordinated stack will almost always have another person behind the shield player ready to capitalize on any mistakes that the defender might make. Shields are simply too oppressive, and I personally hope that Ubisoft throws out some nerfs for them once Siege X drops. But all that being said, until that happens, we will just have to make do with finding ways to counter shield play. The easiest way to counter a shield player is to hold a crossfire with your teammates. If you're holding a power position, such as Electrical on Nighthaven, and your teammate is holding the pillar rotate into connector, there is no way for a Monty to push you without exposing his back to your teammate, or vice versa. He can't push your teammate without exposing his back to you. This is a simple adjustment to your playstyle that doesn't require you to change the operators that you play. However, changing your operators can be very effective as well. For example, playing ops like Legion, Smoke, Oryx, or Clash can be great ways to slow down and neutralize shield players. If a shield operator hits a Legion mine, they can no longer sprint, and they will continuously take damage until they pull the Legion mine out. This applies to all attackers, but it's much more effective against shields since it neutralizes their ability to take ground quickly because they can't sprint anymore. Smoke is a very simple area denial operator, which is useful for trapping shields in precarious locations or stopping them for long enough that your backup can arrive. Oryx has a much more immediate effect on shields. You can Oryx dash into a shield and knock the shield player on the floor. That leaves them open to be shot. Clash can also be used with her ability to zap the shield players. When her zap affects a shield player, it will automatically stagger their shield and leave a window for another defender to shoot them as well. Not to mention Clash's ability also does damage, but it's very low, so the shield player has to be weak for her to actually be able to finish a shield player off. Now, while these are all great strategies to dealing with the shields, the most important thing to remember is that they are not invincible. Most people usually see a shield, especially low ranks, and they'll run away to a safe location, giving up whatever power position they held. Shields don't have melee priority anymore. They did originally with the shield bash, but now they don't. Now it's 50-50 basically. This means that if you knife them before they knife you, it will knock their shield away enough for you to shoot them in the legs. If a Monty is full shielded, you can knife him multiple times in a row to stack the stagger that he receives until eventually there's enough of a window for you to shoot his legs. Not too many like newer or less experienced players know that. With a Monty, if you punch him, you probably want to punch him like 5 times in a row and then try to shoot him. And then it resets after you stop punching him, and you got to do it again if you don't kill him the first time. But nonetheless, that is an amazing strategy to use if you're in a pinch in a 1v1 with a Monty. Now, the second that you turn away from a shield, any good shield player is going to instantly ADS and gun you down and shoot you in the back. It's just basically giving them a free kill. You can't be ridiculously aggressive, but you can't be too timid either. So, in conclusion, the best ways to deal with a shield player are 1. Play together with your teammates and hold crossfires. 2. Bring operators that directly counter shields like Legion or Clash. And 3. Don't be afraid to stand your ground and melee the shield when it gets too close. Until Ubisoft decides to nerf shields, these are the best options we have. Not to mention the obvious C4s and impact grenades that you can throw at them too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.